right, you're go. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna start. Let's call the meeting to order at 6:00. Do I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
All right, motion made by Amy, seconded by Susan, and all in favor? Aye. All right. Proof of notice. We had signs out front. We had it on the website. We had it on Facebook. Ileana emailed everybody, and we had the signs out on the lawns. Verify a quorum. We have 4 people here, and Joey in the little box. So we're ready to go. We have the approval for the minutes. I don't know. Everybody looked at the minutes.
Yes.
I looked at them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion from Susan, seconded. Seconded by Mary Beth. Let's approve the minutes. And all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right. Joe, you're on. Treasurer's report.
Okay. At the end of July, our operating cash balance was $252,000. Reserve balance was $2,090,000. Accounts receivable, which is basically arrear, is $18,850, down $6,000 from the prior month, primarily to someone getting a check from one of the company accounts. Income expenses in July was $8,300. It was mostly the insurance, was $7,600 under budget. With overall trash removal, $2,900 under budget. Primarily because of the credit we received from Waste Management by being a full service committee that kicked in the month of July. Repair for maintenance groups was $4,300 over budget.
Yep.
That's because they had
2 lightning strikes.
I think it was from a lightning.
Two lightning strikes.
2 lightning strikes. Okay. The only other thing I had was the 2020 budget. We had the workshop on that and the 25th. And the next real event for that will be on October 13th. So, budget will be presented to the board for approval, then mail out to the owners.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Good job, Joe.
All right, Joe.
Also sitting at the end of the table is Valerie. Valerie is now our regional manager for First Service. You may remember Angel or Christina. She's filling that role. So it's good to have her joining us here. Luckily, we don't have to bother her too much because this community runs like a well-oiled machine. So not as much as we had to bother Angel. Also, I should say, recording the meeting as always. The camera is pointed this way. You will not be on camera unless you step up to the podium. And that's it. Now it's time for the management report with Ileana.
All right, this is the manager report for the month of July. We coordinated the schedule and supervised the sidewalk grinding project. Contacted and coordinated roofing vendor for repairs on roof on Grady Lane. Coordinated with the attorney to draft the community bike project waiver form and prepare a blast communication to residents about the project launch. Coordinated with residents regarding waiver submission and provided the bike lock codes for their use. Maintenance projects, work orders for irrigation, lighting, gate locks and paper drivers and entryways repairs for weed treatment throughout the community. Coordinated with Oscar, general maintenance repairs and special repair projects around the community. Supervised pressure washing project, coordinated pest control schedule, and coordinated trash compactor pickup. Irrigation repairs were coordinated with the landscaping company when reported by the residents. No proposal were received in July. No art applications were received in July. Only 1 violation was sent related unauthorized flags. And that's the management report.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we got on old business. We did pressure washing. The pressure washing is now going at a good clip after came out of the gate a little slow, mainly because the pressure washer was underpowered and then just quit working completely. So anybody that said, "Oh, we can just keep using that pressure washer. No, we could not use that pressure washer. It did not work. It died. We paid $900 for that pressure washer, and it just completely crapped out. And so we went and bought a new pressure washer, which is more powerful, much more powerful than the one we were using. So it's doing a much better job. In fact, when Oscar's completely done, he'll have to come probably back to Quimby because what he's doing now is much better. And that pressure washer cost us $299. So we saved some money there. And so that was it. The pressure washing. The other thing I was going to bring up one other thing. Oh, landscaping bids. Next month we'll have a pretty big announcement in regards to landscaping. But we've been getting bids. I talked to a dozen companies since February. 8 companies gave us bids. And the bids went from 127,000 to 550,000. The last one we got last night was from Weber. Those are the people you see outside there. Their bid came in at 200,000. So that was the final bid. We have 8 bids, and Floor we are currently paying Floor 103,000. Although they've done so many sprinkler repairs, it's going to go over 130,000. So everything's going up. Just as you know, when you go to the grocery store, a couple of months ago, a pound of beef was $6.99. Now it's $10. Everything is going up. All prices are going up. Our insurance for next year is right now where I was hoping it's going to come down, but our broker at this point gave us a price that's higher than what we're paying now. So everything's going up. This board's goal, as you know, when we started, was to bring the fees down from where they were. That is still the goal of the board. But as everything's going up, we don't know if that's going to happen, but we're going to certainly try our best. And I promise you, nobody will try harder than us, and we may make it work. But if it doesn't, I just want to warn you and get you guys ready. It will not be a massive amount, but I don't know.
It's going to be close.
So but landscaping next meeting, we'll have a big announcement in regards to landscaping once we get everything going, and it's only going to be better for our community. Also, this next week, I have a meeting with a new pest control company, now a new one, going to get a bid, just because we're using Ohana. We're paying them $460 a month, and on average, about 5 residents per week use it. $460 for 5 residents. It seems like that'd be 20 residents if you do the whole month. But so we're going to try and get that price. We'll shop it out to other companies. If we can save a few dollars, we'll save a few dollars. If we can't, then we'll stay with Ohana. We still have it. Ileana and I talked to Ohana last week and asked the lady, can you please come down on the price? They said, we're going up on the price. And we said, no, you got to come down on the price. And we said, but you're not paying as much for Ventura. Ventura's got more units than we do. Now, they don't have more buildings because they do, besides the 5 people a month, they do the buildings twice a year. So they do the entire outside of the building. So there is a little more than that. But we said, hey, look, you're paying, they only pay $380 in Ventura, and we're paying $460. And she goes, oh, yeah, they do only pay $380. We're going to have to make them pay more. So we basically screwed them over, but that's okay. In regards to everything else, that's it for the old business. New business. We've been working on this since the beginning of the year. Susan's going to give us the good news here.
Yes. So as all of you know, I'm sure, we've been fighting this fight for a long time about being able to install security cameras on our units. And we've been trying to work with the board, with the master board about this. And they did come back at us and say, because we found something that we thought would not change the aesthetic quality of our homes, and so it would replace the keypad on your garage door opener, and it has a security camera in it. went to the master board and they asked a couple questions that they wanted us to consult with our lawyer with. One about the legality of recording, of individuals, owners recording and residents recording, and the other about whether adding this would represent a material alteration to our units of a common element. So our attorney came right back at us and said there is no expectation of privacy. So you can record, you can't point it at people's windows, but you can record in public spaces. And that if that he didn't think it would represent a material alteration, but if it does, it's on Promenades. It's not on the master board. So it's basically our decision. So we have decided that we can put up security cameras.
How much?
Well,
This one right here.
yeah, it's on sale right now.
Yeah. This was $59.
Wow.
$51.
Right.
I set one up on Amy's house today. It took me about 8 minutes. Very easy. I used the current hole
Right.
in the keypad that was there. It's basically the same size as the keypad that's there. It's obviously thicker, and so that was it.
So I did go ahead and I made a change to our rules and regulations because I wanted to memorialize it in our documents. So I've inserted some language into we need to do some more work on all of the rules, but this is in there. So now it's set in words. Basically, it's saying you can install this. If you want to install something else besides this, it would have to be on the keypad. And just ask us. We need to know if you're going to install a different model or a different brand or something like that. We don't want people just to start putting things up. And any kind of installation issue, maintenance issue, it's on the resident to take care of all that. But for all those people that have been waiting, yes, we can install.
And also, if you do need it installed, like not the app stuff, but if you need it installed onto your unit, which is pretty easy, you just pull the screw out of the other one and put this in. It's very easy to do. It sits like that on your garage. It sits like this.
Does it have a cover?
No.
That's
And we'll have it all on the website, what the model is, and
yeah.
we'll put a link to Amazon if you want to buy it off of Amazon. That's probably
Best
the
Buy
cheapest.
sells it the same price.
Best Buy is selling it. Best Buy will also match Amazon's pricing if you want to go get it.
Yeah, because Best Buy was more when I looked yesterday.
Um,
Do you need an ARC?
you do not need an arc.
and
And it says that in the
It
rules.
says it in the rules now. You do not need an ARC. Now, if you want to install something different than this,
Yes.
yeah, you just need a board approval. I don't know that you need to go through the entire ARC process. Just let us know because we recognize that this may become obsolete in a few years, and there may be something else.
Yeah, it's easy that MyQ could get bought up by
Correct.
Google and come up with a totally different name, and it would still be MyQ. Yeah, Jane.
Okay, so you installed it, but what is it facing? Because I know the keypad.
So it goes on your garage door, like it's going to sit on your garage like this.
Right.
It'll shoot down your driveway.
Right.
It does not record audio. It only records video, and so it sits like this. It'll sit kind of at an angle.
Okay.
So and it'll go.
This is a picture of
But it's not a
on
180 degrees, so it'll be able to see.
It's
your-
180 degrees, but it doesn't see. It won't even see your neighbor's driveway. Amy will come by and show you a picture.
This is a picture of it on where my keypad was. So it just sits right in the existing keypad right next to the door.
Right, but what is it facing? Like, what am I going to see?
I'll show you.
And does it record? Does it record?
Yes, here's
Okay.
the app. You can use the app.
Yes. Now you do not have to pay.
This is the live view right now
okay.
of my
I'll do it.
because you can set it up for alerts and so on.
Right.
And do you have a
No.
fee for that though?
There is a subscription if you want to keep the videos and things,
okay.
No.
but if you don't, if you just want to.
If you wanted to record, so if somebody walks up your driveway and you wanted to warn you and record, there is a subscription just like on your Ring doorbell,
Right.
but the subscription is not required. So you can use it as a live camera. So if you're off somewhere else and you just want to look, or it still will tell you if there's motion detection.
Right. Okay.
So if Mary Beth's walking her dogs up by your house it'll show you. You'll get a thing, and you can look and you can see her.
It'll say person detected.
It'll show me that you can pick it up. And can I transfer it over to a new owner?
Of course,
Okay.
yeah.
They would just have to get the app and set
Yes.
everything up.
Okay.
Now the only thing is that the you know, if somebody came in and they did say somebody again, if they came back to being an architectural modification, it's only on us. If a arbitrator came back with that, then you would have to take it down. But our attorney doesn't believe that would happen. So
But that would basically be if someone in Promenade's challenged the
Right.
cameras. They want cameras, which I don't know that anyone exists in our
Yeah.
area, especially in light of the fact that we're going to have open gates for the next few weeks.
But these, the thing is with these, the good thing with this is it's a, it shoots video. It does not record audio, but you can speak live through it. So if you're, you know,
Get away from
if your relative came up to your garage and they said, I can't remember the code, and then you can give them the code. And you can assign codes to different people.
Guest codes, whatever.
And you can assign codes.
Good functionality.
You can also assign codes to certain times. Like say you want, if you have a housekeeper and the housekeeper comes on Monday between 4 and 5, you can program it so it will only, their code will only work between 4 and 5. So they could come back on
You're also
Wednesday and they can't get in.
You're also going to have to reprogram your garage door opener so it can communicate. So
It's very simple to
like you
do.
got to get up there, push the button, enter the new code. There's a process.
You don't even have to enter the code.
Yeah.
You just enter your garage. You enter the code that you put into this. But
Real.
what it is
It
yeah, it's
attaches
very easy
very
to do. When you do it, it will say what color is your garage door opener. Amy's was purple, so you just say it's purple, and then it worked.
Connected.
It was so fast.
Right, and all the purple buttons have faded to gray.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
gray. It's not gray. It's purple.
We
Yeah.
thought it was gray at first, and it didn't work. And then
When I first did it, I was like, it doesn't show a gray button.
It's just faded over the years.
All right, and that is it. I thank you, Susan. Oh, we have to take a vote on this,
Oh,
obviously.
yes, we have to take a vote. We have to take a vote to
Amend the rules
amend the rules.
and approve the garage door opener. Do we have to do that as two separate votes?
Yes, you would have to, and also keep in mind that your rules do need to be recorded with the county, so there will be that cost.
Right.
Right, but I want to make sure that
We have other rules.
we have other
Yeah,
rules
that's
to
why I heard you
change.
say that. So I'm like,
There's a whole
maybe-
bunch. All the
Yeah.
parking rules have to
Yeah.
be changed, so I want to wait until we can do everything. But
The other thing I want to talk to about, speaking about changing the rules, I'm going to put this on Facebook and get some feedback. Right now, the rules, this is so superficial, but right now, the rules state that you can't put up Christmas decorations. You know, obviously, you can only put them inside your gate, or if you live on the corner, you can only put it within that. That would stay the same, but right now, it says you can't put them up until the day after Thanksgiving. And
they have to be done.
when I lived up north, I felt like that was when everybody put the decorations up. But here, you know, we're celebrating Halloween right now, and it's August, so everything comes 2 months earlier in Orlando. So I think we want to and again, I'm just going to put this out there, let people decide. I could care less if it passes, whatever. But I know some people are really into the Christmas spirit, and we thought about, if the tree is up at Magic Kingdom, your Christmas decorations can be up, because they usually put it up November 2nd, November 3rd, somewhere in there. If the tree is up at Magic Kingdom, your Christmas decorations can be up, instead of having to wait till after the day after Thanksgiving. Again, some people may like it, some people may not. I will put it on Facebook to get the feedback. We'll take the feedback as a board, and if more people like that, then we'll do it. If not, then we'll stay where we are. But I just know that in Orlando, the biggest thing in Orlando is every holiday comes months earlier than, as I said, you can go to HHN right now at Universal. You can go to Mickey's Not So Scary in Disney. And it's August, and we're celebrating Halloween. So we'd still do the same thing on the dates. I think the date is January 7th. They'd have to be down by.
Yeah.
That would stay the same. We're just looking at the put them up time. I know this house right here, everybody knows, they put theirs up November 1st, and they're all lit up, and people go, oh, it makes me feel so good. And then we can't do it. So if people want to do it, let's do it. If you don't, we won't. It's very, very superficial, and
But there's a bunch of stuff
We can
that
go
needs
either
to
way.
change, and all the parking stuff is all wrong.
so we'll do all that stuff in the rules. That is it. It is 6:20.
You have to vote.
Oh, we have to vote. We have to bring up two things. All right, first one.
Yeah, make a motion to
Go ahead, make a motion to camera.
allow the MyQ cameras.
All right,
I'll second it.
all right. Motion made by Susan, seconded by Amy. All in favor?
And then the second motion is to
Amend.
Amend the language.
amend the rules.
I'll second the motion.
All right, made by Susan on the amending the rules, adding a rule 20. Is that it?
Rule 20.
Rule 20 on the cameras, and seconded by Amy. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
All right, that is it. So now it's still 6:20. Okay. All right, 6:20. I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion to adjourn. A second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Anybody wants to speak publicly? Gwen? No?
Come on, Gwen.
Nothing.
She's
Nothing.
got nothing.
I have nothing.
Then we have a record meeting. We're on at 6:21. We wanted to get out in the teens, but
This was hardly not even what taking a shower for it.
Yeah.
I'm over.
all right. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody.